Renee Noor, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss up, and welcome to Power to Soar. I'm Renee Noor, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. To do it. Oh my goodness, there we are. Welcome guys to the GW3 Live. Today is all about Winning Wednesday. And if you can see my face on the Clubhouse, as well as if you're on YouTube or even Facebook, please put some blue hearts in the chat. I would love for you guys to put some blue hearts in the chat. I am Renee Noor, the founder of the Global Women Wealth Warriors, and it just gives me so much great energy to be with you today. Yes, it does. Guys, not only we're so intentional and we're so passionate about what we do when it relates to building greater relationships, we are fusing that whole component of not only building healthier relationships, wealthier relationships, but most importantly, we are restoring and we are rebuilding right now. So if you guys can hear my voice in the Clubhouse, go ahead on and flash your mics. If you can hear my voice on YouTube, go ahead on and put some hearts in the chat. And if you can hear my voice on Facebook, go ahead on and put some blue hearts in the chat as well. I'm so excited how we're going to go into our session today. I think I hear somebody with a hot mic. And if we do have somebody with a hot mic, if you guys can just mute yourself, that would be awesome. I know for sure in the Clubhouse, we have some of our moderators. I just want to do some shout outs before we welcome our amazing guest that's going to be joining us today. That's right, joining us today. I hear, yes, I found it. There was a hot mic there. Let me go ahead on and mute it out. I see Miss Marie. All right, Miss Marie. Hey, beautiful. I see Miss Sear in the house. Guys, we also have some amazing, there we go, got it quiet, there we go. Lily, I see you in the house. Robin, I see you, beautiful. I also see Miss Tahandra, as well as I see some of the giant men that's in the house. We also have
not only Mr. Jonathan that's here with us in the clubhouse. Oh my goodness, I see you, Miss Lena. Oh, Miss Lena with that great sunshine. I see you, beautiful. I see you, Lady Jew, as well as I see you, the model, Kiana. My goodness, guys, it's going to be a full house, not only in the clubhouse, but it's time for us to show up in the house right now with you all, with YouTube, as well as right there on Facebook. Today, not only is it about how we focus on those 7 to 12 streams of income, but we're going to do something a little bit different. You know why? We are on our, I guess it's our anniversary. GW3 last year started the whole 30 days of fashion. And with that 30 days of fashion, not only did we highlight different individuals in different industries, my goodness, it was such a powerful, powerful room. We are right now on our anniversary, and here we are on day number 7. And today, what we're going to be talking about, not only we're going to be talking about finance. We're going to be talking about some of our business icons who have not only created wealth, but some of them have even created wealth, guys, without asking for help. They knew how to create it from within. So we're going to talk about some of those gems, okay? We're going to show you how you too can be not only wealthy, but also healthy, because we always say you got to be as good as your health and wealth have to go hand in hand. But we're going to show you how you can create wealth and health during this time without asking for it. Because one of the greatest things we know, everything can happen for you because of YOU. So without further ado, I want to bring up our guest. I know one of our beauties is all the way in Paris, and I truly, truly adore everything that Miss Samira has done for the not only the beauty industry, she's a business boss beauty, as well as just all the great energy. I had the pleasure of meeting her right there in Paris when we flew there prior to going to Dubai. Without further ado, let's bring up Miss Samira, our French teacher. How are you doing, beautiful? Or I should say bonjour.
Oui, bonjour René. Bonsoir René. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Yes,
Bonsoir,
where
because she
I am,
is
I
on
should
the
be.
evening time. That's right. How are
Absolutely.
you doing today, gorgeous?
Je suis très, très bien. Je suis très heureuse d'être là. Meaning, I am so happy and thrilled all the time to be first with you, because you can see we have the royal blue.
Yes.
That's on one hand. And on the other hand, it's such a great pleasure to be connecting with incredible people from all over the world. This has been my birth, I would say, gift to be a connector and love to connect with people in different industry, in different countries. And for me, this is how we can really thrive in this life, by having
Yes.
these connections. Yes, we're going to talk a lot today about bringing this energy and how people have made it. As sometimes we go fast, like going to difficult things or challenge, but actually the answer is always inside of us. We just
That's
need to
right.
be connected and aligned in order for us to see the things coming. You know, when your mind is calm, anything could come in. That is why the 3 a.m. is a really great moment to ask universe for different things, because everything is calm, and then you can receive because everything is so clear. So today we're going to talk about all this. I'm so thrilled to, my God, you said about wealth, and it's incredible. Since I was 5, remember, 5 years old, I spoke already German, Arabic, French, and it just happened because I wanted so much to connect the world. And then I have been thrilled and actually blessed because I was surrounded by incredible people to
And you
have
know what I
achieved.
want to say about that, Samira? We're going to bring even more incredible people to this space, okay? I love Samira. Guys, if you love the energy already by Miss Samira, go ahead and put some blue hearts in the chat, because we're getting ready to do a deep dive, guys. That's right. Not only she talked about, we're going to talk about ways of finding the wealth. Sometimes it's not even about the money in hand. It's truly not even about the money in hand. It's about the mind and what it is that we're saying. So we're going to talk about that. But before we do that, I love this absolute queen here that we're going to bring up. She has been in my life, Samir. It's amazing. We've connected with each other, of course, right from the clubhouse last year. Last year, almost about what, August, even probably earlier than that. And what is so great about Kim Lee? Oh my goodness. She's not only one of our heart healers, because we always have our little saying about each person. She knows how to also help you form the right words so therefore you can manifest exactly what you desire. So without further ado, guys, if you're in the clubhouse, flash your mics for the one and only Miss Kim Lee, our master heart healer. Woo, 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 woo. Look at how beautiful you are. You guys are just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. How are you doing today, Kim?
Well, I'm doing great. Thank you, Renee.
I
This
need
is
to
my
get those
first time
dimples
to
from
be
you.
on this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Yes.
grateful to be here with you, Renee, and Dr. Shamara. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like since we talked yesterday, I feel like my wings spread. I'm ready to fly, ready to soar.
I love it. She said her wings are ready to soar, Samira, ready to stretch.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
love that. I love that. We're going to talk more into that as well. Your energy, all three of us together, that's powerful within itself. You're over there, Samir, in Paris, and we know Miss Kim Lee is over in San Francisco, and I'm in Atlanta. So watch out, world, because when we come together, it's just so powerful. But one of the great things we were talking about, and a lot of people don't understand the importance of first having the concept of being able to conceive whatever they truly want. We're going to talk about some of our wealthy as individuals, and then we're going to even take it back. Guys, we are always readers, right? And one of the greatest things we talk about is what our thoughts, our thoughts are things, right? Our thoughts are things. And when we think about how we can turn ideas into reality, that's so powerful. But I notice sometimes we get this blockage, Samir, alongside with Kim Lee. Sometimes those individuals, seem as if that there's a blockage. So let's talk about, why do we have those self-sabotaging activities that's holding us back from what it is that we truly want?
Yeah. So thank you, Renee. That's a great question. The reason we have the blockage because sometimes our unconscious mind and our conscious mind, they're not aligned. Let me give the example. Conscious mind is what we think, what we see, what we know more in the 3D reality, physical reality. So when you look the subconscious mind, it's your body memory, the feeling. The subconscious mind is more connect to God and the universe because it only run on the energy frequency. So when you think negative thought, the subconscious might override you the old memory of our ancestor blueprint, the survival blueprint, the scarcity mindset. If they have unhealthy relationship with money, you carry that in your subconscious mind. In order to override that, we're going to go into our deep heart blueprint, body blueprint, our soul blueprint, to disrupt the ancestor, that old identity that I called it, disrupt it completely to heal our heart, our mind, our soul in wholeness, so we can rebuild, to reactivate, reclaim our divine identity. That's what
Mm,
need to happen. So when you disrupting, when your heart awakening from that space, you just elevated from fear to love. You're in a higher frequency. And I love the royal blue you choose today, Renee. It means the fifth chakra. This is the template for truth. Physical truth, universal truth is pretty much true within the cosmos. That's within the law of love, the law within the universe, the law of wealth. That's law within physical law, spiritual law that govern our well-being. So there's something that I learned. The first and foremost, the integrity. Do not violate the law of love. So I want to that. So thank you, Renee. That's what I have to share.
I love it. I love it. If you are in the clubhouse right now, you truly want to see this, okay? Because you can't really hear it. You're going to really need to put your eyes and ears so therefore they can come in alignment to what is being shared right now. We literally just had someone say in regarding to they need money, So right now what we're doing, we're helping people to understand not only do you have to be very selective in regarding to how you voice your words, because everything that we put in our head, of course we can hear it as well, right? But we have to really tackle, where is this stemming from? Why is it some people don't have wealth, and what are some of the reasons? And you just gave us a clear response to that. Guys, if you're in the clubhouse, we want you to be here with us. We're on YouTube as well as we're on Facebook, so you can see and you can feel this energy. And I know, Miss Samira, you were shaking your head. You are so like in alignment with Kim Lee. Go ahead on, beautiful. Please put some
Absolutely.
blue hearts in the chat for Kim Lee so far. Go ahead, Miss Samira.
Yeah, I mean, we are meant to meet. This is obvious. I mean, you can never be with the same people in the same place just like that. It is meant to be because we have those vibration. And actually, Kim said it. That's why for me the blue, and that's why I chose the blue, because it's royal blue. It's actually that part, because you can be rich but not wealthy, and you can be wealthy and not rich, which is two different things. In order to be wealthy and rich, is like this alignment, because the more aligned you are, the more things come to you. You don't really have to struggle in order to be just asking desperately for things. So it is more important to be aligned with who you are. Whether that's why, remember, we always, I am the soul care master. I love that, because if your soul is taken care of, then anything you wish in life would come. But if there is what Kim said, and that's why for me numerology is important. You need to know what's your name, why you're meant to be here, why are you here for, what is exactly your mission in this life. It seems like people do never pay attention to those little things, but those little things bring incredible things to your life when you see it. So sometimes we are kind of not seeing things and they're there. So the success, I would say, of winning is the we. When we work together, when we feel the other person, and today we're bringing these nuggets that might seem for some, well, yeah, really, what is that? But if you really think about it and kind of digest it, it's a lot of wisdom. Not because I am saying it or Kim is saying it or Renee is saying it, but first we have a kind of a long lifetime in this beautiful life, and the experience is really important. What is experience? Is doing the things again and again until you master it. And when you master it, it vibrates. And when the vibration is high, you smile. Sometimes people say, "Oh my God!" It's like what you see. You look happy, or you seem happy. We are all the time. We don't have, or we don't need others to be happy. But that is why, if we want to be those wealthy, incredible, we need to start from the we and work together and learn from each other. So the we brings the whole wealth story, and the W, and you know about number, right, Kim? Probably. Why
Yes.
I mean, I never met Kim. I met her today. Why do you think we met? There is a reason. I mean, maybe Renee could have chose someone else, but that's what synchronicity means. So we have the same message. And when you bring the message to the world, then you feel like fulfilled, because the message today is align yourself with who you are. And you will see the magic will be coming to you, because actually today It's so easy to get the information. Google, see, anywhere. But you need to be aligned in order to bring that opportunity to you and in order to be that incredible, wealthy human being. And I always say, I am a universe biggest miracle. So when you really tell this to yourself and the universe here that you are here to actually get things from universe, then he will give you. But then if you confuse him, unfortunately, you won't know what exactly you want.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Please, guys, let's put some hearts in the chat as well for Samira, because these ladies are dropping not only amazing nuggets, but as we spoke earlier in regarding to just the whole ancestry. One of the things we have to learn to do is let go of what happened to us in order for us to walk into where we're destined to go. So we sometimes have to totally now retrain our brain. And in order to retrain our brain, we have to start fueling it with different types of action steps that's going to get better results. Again, action steps for better results. One of the books that we read as a group was Conceive, Believe, Achieve. You know, the brain is so important for us to be able to conceive certain things right there. This is the man himself, Mr. David Imonitie. And not only has he used this as a Bible as well, we can got to create that what, as Napoleon Hill talks about, that burning desire. The burning desire. If you have that burning desire from within, nothing's going to stop you from achieving everything that you want. And you have to also stay in alignment by doing what? Doing the work. How
Yes.
many people want to just lay there and let checks come to them? How many people that just want to not even put forth the energy? You talked about the vibration, Samira. Vibration is everything. One of the greatest things we do, wake up in the morning. Why do you wake up in the morning? So you can start that body flowing. Most of us are exercising in the morning as well. You get more things accomplished during that time. Let's talk about some of our wealthy, successful individuals. We could talk about some from the clubhouse because I know a lot of people can relate to those from the clubhouse, but then also let's talk about some of our other global icons. Who is one of the first people you could think of? I want the people in the clubhouse to go ahead and put in the chat. When you think about wealth, when you think about worth ethics, who are some of the number one people you would go ahead on and say, yes, I want to follow, not so much as follow, but I really like the way they show up. That's the thing, how they show up. Because in life, we are all leaders, right? Say, I am a leader. Put that in the chat, guys. I am a leader. And as leaders, we're going to make sure we look for other leaders to keep leading us to what we desire and what we want. Let's see what we put in the chat. Do we have anyone that plays some? Okay, we have Maya Angelou as one. We also have someone have I am a leader. Put in the chat who are some of those icons, those business icons that you look up to. Samira, who are someone who is, name me one or two that you look up to?
Honestly, Nisa Nichols. I really have the pleasure to be with her and mentored by her. Gosh, when I hear her, like, and see how she, can you imagine someone telling you and please do not speak in public, like, don't do it. And then look at where she got today. But, you know, you talked about leadership, and I just want to come back to something very important. When you do the inner work, everything comes into place because the inner work is the most important thing. So she did the inner work, and then she led her life in terms of finance. Because you can lead everything at the same time. We need to be very careful with that and conscious. You lead either your personal life, then you lead your financial and your love. And, you know, sometimes we confuse ourselves, but willing to get everything at the same time. And life and success has like ladders. You need to start from one and you go and you know. So for me, Lisa Nichols, I've been with her for a while. I really love how she gets. And then Brandon Burchard. I'm a high performance coach. I
Yeah.
never actually talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I know why, but because when I met this guy, I wasn't in a place where just lost my husband, lots of things going on. And without even knowing me, I got to understand how we are wired and how can we be effective. So these are the two main, of course, the Tony Robbins and so on. But these people like kind of, wow, from zero to the top and doing different things in a different way. For me, these are like my incredible people that I learn and I'm with them. I got
Yes.
with them and it's like, so it's really important for me, these two.
I love hearing that. I love hearing that. Let's see who we have in the chat. Some people have said Maya Angelou. They've already said Oprah Winfrey. Some have already said Michelle Obama. Tanya Cohorn says Michelle Obama. We also have Tabitha Brown. All right. We have a Glenn Lundy. A Glenn Lundy. Oh, do we all know Glenn Lundy? Let's see if anybody know Glenn Lundy. Okay. I
Oh, who
think we
was
all
that
know Glenn
champion?
Lundy, right?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
that
Yes.
champion?
He's
Okay.
amazing. He's
And some people
amazing.
even say Renee Noor. Do we even know Renee Noor?
Yes,
Oh,
Yes.
yes,
yes,
yes, yeah.
Who is she?
yes.
Yeah.
So, Kim Lee, who are some of the ladies? I mean, who are some of your mentors? Let's look at them as mentors. Who are some
Yes.
of your successful mentors that stand out?
When it comes to women and wealth and influence, I will look up to Oprah Winfrey because when I came to the state at a young age, like 12 years old, and to get to know, I mean, as I grow and evolve, I love Oprah Winfrey for her history, how she was from slavery, from her grandma told her to really teach her to growing up to serve the white folks
Mm-hmm.
because of the ancestor blueprint. You see, it come back. And the grandma wanted to give her the proper way to serve the white folks. Anyway, she knew at an early age, no, that grandma lifestyle blueprint is not her. So
Mm-hmm.
when I hear that story, I connect to it. I said, as I grow up, someday I will share the word, my gift, my love, my magic. I just see the one that stand out a lot for me in terms of woman, a minority raised to power, and she's still authentic in her own way. I love her. And Lisa Nichol is also powerful too. I met her in person. She was one of my coach. I love where she was and how she rise, how she thrive, and also to release the emotional baggage that she carried in her weight.
Mm.
When she make peace to forgive her ex, she released all those weight. Now she just beautiful, perfect the way she wanted,
Yes.
just like her body, her mind, her emotion, her finance, everything come together. And she just got married not
Yes.
too long ago. It's just like beautiful. I love these two women the most. And Renee, I've been admire you for a year and a half. And to be stand here talking side by side with you and Dr. Samara, I'm so honored and grateful to be here among all of you. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. We got big hugs going on right now. Okay. Oh my goodness. Please, guys, let's put some hearts in the chat for each person that are not even just for Kim Lee, Samira, Renee. Put hearts in the chat for yourself. Okay,
Yes,
you are showing up right now for yourselves. And that's one of the things you have to understand, guys. We come here every day from 12 to 2 to provide you with this information. But guess what? If you didn't show up, you wouldn't be able to be here. So you are taking this information in, this knowledge that you're taking in, that you're receiving. Now it's going to be up to you to do what? Utilize that applied knowledge. And one of the greatest things I will share with you, I love the ones that you guys definitely poured in with the mentors. One of my favorite mentors, of course, Oprah Winfrey, right across the board. Oprah Winfrey, as a young girl, she always was someone I admired and I looked up to her. I always wanted to be just like Oprah. But we have to realize, we, even what Oprah would say, I want you to be like yourself. So I want you all to understand the importance of these mentors. When you find someone that is definitely laying out the right blueprint, it's okay to pull a little bit from them and pull a little bit from Tony Robbins and maybe put a little bit from Sir Richard Branson, but you want to make sure you can formulate your very own blueprint. Why? Because we are our legacy. And I say that again, we are the new ancestors. And since we are the new ancestors, it's so important for you not only to operate in pure excellence, put that in the chat. I'm operating in pure excellence. Every day, you want to make sure you're putting the work into action. You want to make sure that you are executing, because the execution and the application are going to be very key to your success. You know, one of the books I enjoyed reading doing we read this book here, Black Fortunes. Okay, Black Fortunes was not only one of those amazing historical books. This book talked about 6 African Americans doing slavery, guys, doing slavery days in the 1800s, became multimillionaires. They became multimillionaires. And you know why they became multimillionaires? Because of right here. Think about back then, 1800s, 1900s. They literally had no Wi-Fi. You heard Samira talk about the internet. You can Google any and everything these days. They didn't have those access. And literally, if you would walk around the streets where Oprah Winfrey was a young girl, you would, if you were a different color, you would have to what? Run for your life. You would be scared. They did not allow scare, nor did they allow excuses to stop them from reaching their millions. Now, some people know about Miss Madam C.J. Walker. Miss Madam C.J. Walker is one of those historical voices that's from this book here as well. And one of the greatest things I share with you guys, while we hold up these different books, as we are creating our very own library, we know for sure you have to also think about what is your story? What will be your story? How will you leave this earth? How will the world know you? You know, we look at Miss Samira as definitely our icon right there, amazing woman in Paris, and her worth ethics. Talk about what it is that you do, Samira, to help keep you on track with reaching your millions. Please share.
Okay, as I said before, for me, the health story, I was like keeping your body, your mind in shape is one of the most incredible and important things that unfortunately we want wealth, but we don't care about the health, about the mind. How can we get that? That's a kind of a really, I would say, important question. Some people take care more about their car, about their moto, bike, whatever, more than the health and the mind. So feeding your mind is one of the things that I learned from my mom, to be honest. My mother always taught me to eat the right thing, to be surrounded with the right people. And she said, if you don't find them, go and get them. Because, you know, when I was a little girl, then, you know, people in the neighborhood know you need to be standing still. You are the princess. You need to know what you want, and so on. So that thing really led me from day one, always wanting to go beyond the possible. So going beyond the possible is actually thinking that impossible does not exist, you know, that you can really go in there. So for me, making sure I get the right supplement, I get the right energy around me. Like this morning, I was going to send you, Renee, kind of a video. I started early morning because I have different things going on. I'm so grateful for universe for bringing incredible opportunities and people. So from, you know, I'm not a computer person, so but I have to work, and then meanwhile, I go and put the right music and like bring my energy. And I was at the same time doing my exercises and at the same time having that break, because it is important to keep the energy all the time high. How you keep it? You bring energy to yourself. No one else is going to bring it, not even an UPS.
That's
So
right.
very important to make sure you're feeding the brain with the right things. I have my incredible supplements, even though I had some issue with my gut, and I have to be vulnerable and say the things the way they are, because that's one of the things that we all need. See things the way they are, never worse than they are, and admit when you have something like, what can I do to get it better? So for my gut, because of lots of emotion hidden, from the death of my father, my mother, and so on. So I work on that in my breathing also. Breathing is the best thing.
Yes.
Can you imagine? We need oxygen to live, and no one is breathing.
Yeah.
Simple
That's so
thing.
important.
I'm sure Kim is agree on this, right, Kim? I was like,
Yes,
how can we
completely. Completely. The breath of life is extremely important. We need them 100% plus, because the moment we are afraid, we are fearful, we withhold our breath. We didn't breathe properly. So I just want to add for what you share, in order for us to sustain in the, I use the word, the fifth dimensional template, the blue that we wear now, we need to hold a lot of light. So light itself thinking of the oxygen that we breathe. So physically, you need to take care of yourself with nutrition, with rest, sleeping, and also with mental health, be able to unplug and be in stillness. In stillness, you become whole, because wholeness is pretty much when you are so still, your mind no longer active, your body in harmony. From that space, you become one with the universe, with the cosmos. That is the true alignment. Because I received from my spirit guide, he was telling me, in stillness, we become whole, because we become God instrument. In that stillness, we receive the wisdom, the download that we need for our health, our well-being, our success, our relationship, whatever that we need. It will come from that place. Why? All the spiritual teacher and leader telling us that we need to make time for meditation,
Yes.
because meditation is so we unplug from the outside world, that we can go to within the depth of our cellular being, within our soul. That's where the breath comes. You only connect to the breath, thinking of the breath that you breathe today. This is my invitation for all of you.
And
I
then
love
Kim,
it.
The breath,
another,
thinking,
sorry,
thinking the breath as the God love to you.
Yes.
Thinking in that way.
I know.
Receive that. Receive that. And breathing out gratitude. Thank you, God, for blessing us for another day to live, because tomorrow promised to no one.
I
So,
think we should all do that again. Let's do that, Kim.
okay.
Everyone, if you're in the clubhouse, I need you to unmute. We're going to do a breathing lesson. And I know
Okay.
for sure Miss Kim has something a little bit more special for us as well, Kim. So
I'm
again, if
looking
you're
for
on the
my,
clubhouse, I'm going to go ahead on. Yes.
yeah, I'm looking for my instrument. I'll be back.
Yes.
Samara,
Okay.
you can
okay.
talk.
And
Okay.
actually, talking about the breathing, can you imagine for different state, like when you're anxious,
Uh-huh.
you can do a different breathing. When you are just maybe like kind of willing to do something different, because the different types of breathing will bring you different benefits. It's incredible when you can just understand the importance of breathing, because my God, stop breathing and you will die. Think about it.
You're right.
It
You're
is,
absolutely
I mean,
correct.
as simple as that. So, breathing is really a technique that we need to not only bring to our life every day, but make sure that we have the right breathing. So, Kim, go ahead for the.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the blessing. This is one of my helper.
Everyone in the clubhouse, let's make sure you all are viewing this. I know I did ask everybody to unmute because we're going to go through our breathing exercise, but please make sure you are seeing exactly what's getting ready to take place, guys. Okay, Miss Kim?
Yes. So
Yes.
this is the Tibetan bowl, and it have a hole in it like a dimple. You can see. I love her. I got her from the Big Island, Hawaii. The owner of the bowl passed away. Anyway, she will blessing you with the energy frequency that you need to heal your heart, to heal your finance, whatever you need. Okay, just take a deep breath in. Breathing in deeply. Close your eyes. May this energy frequency will bless you with all of your heart desire, whether relationship, health, finance, success. As you're breathing in, allow yourself to receive with the deep gratitude in your heart, your soul, your cellular being. Let this land. I want to thank you, God. Thank you, the universe, and our spirit guide, our ancestor, for blessing us for who we are today, who we will be in the future. Thank you. Thank you all for allowing me to share this amazing, amazing soul, this the crystal ball. I mean, the Tibetan balls.
Absolutely amazing, guys. Let's not only give great love, guys, let's go ahead on and flash our mics if you're in the clubhouse. Let's definitely put some love together. I'm giving you a big hug. You know, that's what I want to do right now. Because as you said, Samira, alongside with Kim Lee, the wealth is sometimes in the calming spirit, the calming place. If we're so hasty and always chasing after things, guys, chances are you're not going to attract it. You're not going to attract it. And one of the greatest things we want to do is definitely stay in an alignment with God. You notice how our energy is all in sync, how our energy is just, we're wired up. But the great part about it, we understand the wealth that we have because it's about the health, like what Samira talks about, you know. Guys, sometimes we're focusing on the wrong things. And because you're focusing on the wrong things, you're saying also, because those words really does matter, you know, we're using the wrong choice of words. And that's probably why you're not attracting the wealth that you desire. I must say that Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill, not only has it helped to transform our lives, Kim Lee, alongside with Samira, we're in chapter number 7 as we're wrapping up, closing that particular book within itself. And, you know, when you think about the world that we are in, there's a plethora of items that we can do that could generate wealth. Just I'll talk about 5 of them. And then we'll continue on with this conversation. What we're going to do, we're going to return back into the clubhouse. We're going to provide our words of wisdom. And then what we're going to do is go into a deeper dive. You know, we always talk about some of those streams of income. We already said we're holding up all these different books right here, right? So it's important for you to do what? To have your ebook. It's important for you to become an author. And even with the GW3 Club, we already have an in-house publishing firm. We have an in-house publishing firm as well as a marketing firm. So for those who want to have their books published, that's what we do here as well. You know, affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is so huge right now. When you think about Amazon, when you even think about GW3, we have an affiliate marketing program. Most companies currently right now are all geared towards how can I get my information out? We're not doing things like how we used to. Most people don't work from, no, most people don't go to work anymore. When I was in New York City, ladies, the streets were clear. There were nobody on the streets. You know why? Because people are now working from home. Nobody go to work anymore. So that automatically lets you know you got to think differently. E-commerce websites. Everyone should have an e-commerce website. So that way you can constantly keep attracting new clients. And I'll say this, on our GW3 website, we're going to have as many products as possible within the GW3 club that you can do what? Acquire the products that our members have. These books are already on the website. And the greatest part about it, we always like to make sure we can get some of our books autographed by the authors. That's one of the things we love doing also. See, guys, I got my book autographed by Mr. David Imonite. It's kind of hard for you guys to see it. There we go. But at any rate, I want you to know your thoughts really does matter. Thoughts are things. So you have to be truly careful with what it is that you are giving yourself, what it is that you're feeding yourself. And if you're around a lot of toxic people, if you're around a lot of negative energy, you're going to start attracting negative results in things that you're doing. Isn't that correct, ladies? Oh, yeah. So we
Yes.
want to make sure we stay around positive energy. That vibration is everything. And we want to keep on fueling our faith with God's, keeping God in alignment with everything we're doing, everything that we're doing. You know, sometimes we allow fear to set in, shift the fear onto the side, because we already know we have faith, we have God. And through him, everything is possible. You heard what Mr. Samir said. Nothing is impossible anymore. Nothing. And if you don't have it, it's probably because you haven't asked, or it's probably because you haven't up your ask, or think about the words, the choice of words that you're using in your ask. Your energy does matter. So in our closing remarks, ladies, let's go ahead and share with each one of our, the viewers. I know they're loving it. Let's just go through some of the comments that we have here. Of course, Miss Crystal says, operate in pure excellence. That's what we're doing right now. I'm just loving this energy. Crystal Van says, be yourself. One of the young ladies already indicated excellence. Point Samira, bringing high energy to yourself. Sometimes we're always looking for other people to save us, but you know what? You got to save yourself. You have to save yourself. Wouldn't you guys agree with that?
Yes,
Absolutely.
completely. Um, we
There's
need
one.
to rescue our own self. I mean, we
Absolutely.
come first, because the thing I want to add, I guess Ashton was concerned about the wealth. I want to grace him at the moment. Activate the power of stop. Stop is a complete sentence. Stop doing the wrong things. Stay in your stillness, because in stillness, that's how you receive. Receive God grace, receive the information.
Okay, maybe, yeah, while Kim is getting her energy back with the technology, maybe. Yes, it is absolutely important. Not only, I was going to say maybe, so that's why I take it over. Yeah, while Kim is getting her things back. Things happen, like
Yeah.
in this. And then what you need to do is stay still. When you stay still, okay, someone else will back you up, or something will come up. But I have this expression that I really loved, and I learned this from early age. I don't know, in Spanish it's called ocúpate mejor que preocuparte. Means instead of preoccupying for the things, you need to occupy yourself, get the solution for the thing. It's much better than just the preoccupation, because when you're preoccupied, you're bringing free radicals, and your cortisol is getting high, and you're not getting the right way of thinking. But when you're still and calm, then you can really get the right thinking that will lead you either to solution A, B, or C. So that's really important to make sure. And then I always learned something at my early age, at 17 years old, when I was in Princeton and I was in this speech class. They said, like, it is really important that fear and excitement are exactly the same feeling. So it's much better to go excitement. Like if I'm gonna go on live and say, "Wow, I'm so excited and great," you see, I bring in this, "Oh my God, I'm excited." I'm not like, I don't know. It's like, so I putting down that energy. So the energy is exactly the same. So either you want to use it to get your energy high, or to get your fear that will kill you. So I don't know if Kim is back before maybe we close up, or okay,
Let's
there we
see if
go.
she's here.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
back. I apologize because the computer ran out of battery. So I kind of lost it when you share when you
No, but
share.
I said that sometimes things happen, like the wire went out. So don't get
Yes.
like
Yeah,
panic mode,
actually
but then
the universe just demonstrate because I said
That's
stop.
right.
I just
Yes.
yeah,
complete the word stop. My
yes,
power
Right.
shut down. You hear
yeah,
that?
Exactly.
It's just the word have power. I mean,
Yes.
that's a powerful demonstration in the stop. So that when you unplug everything, you return to your own stillness. And that when you reset your energy frequency. See, in the reset energy frequency, in that humble, I guess, courageous vulnerability, in humbleness, you ask God to grace you with different energy frequency. So I like the word enthusiastic, like happiness. When you're excited, your energy expanded really big. You're no longer in your safety zone of survival. So we need to disrupt who we were yesterday to become
Mhm.
who we are today. Every day is an evolution within our own being, our own soul. And the energy we can choose to use for that day is up to us. We choose fear, love, or we can choose gratitude. We can choose like to be winner. We need to win within ourselves, heart, mind, unity, and return to love. Return
Mm.
to love by loving you, loving for mistake that you done in the past, loving for who you were yesterday, and create your new divine identity. That's something that you need to do. So thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you. Thank you.
Tamara. Thank you, Renee. I'm
Yes.
so grateful to be here with all of you.
Oh my goodness. Today was so powerful. It truly was powerful. You know, one of the greatest things, as you both eloquently shared, not only is the energy, it has to come from within us, but it also have to come from within us constantly. Constantly. You have to do it over and over and over and over again in order for you to retrain your brain, but also for you to start taking away. Notice what she said, totally eliminating some things. You know how we have to detox our bedrooms and our closets and also the refrigerator? You need to detox your thoughts. Detox those thoughts. Cut the umbilical cord, you know, I'll say that, and let that stuff go. We don't want to hear no more negativity. Don't want to say or even to start blaming someone else for your own mishaps. Leaders always claim and always stand up for what they are accountable for, and they take ownership in it. So the reason why you're not successful is because of you. The reason why you're not what the reason why you're failing could be because of you as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to be willing to take on the opportunity to change. Say I am change, because now you're a new change person from hearing these phenomenal women pour into you today. So as of
and
today, I am change.
Renee,
As
something
of
very
today, we're going to pour into more of our ways of how we can overcome with solutions. Look at things as solutions, not the problem, but how can we find solutions? Miss
Yes,
Samira?
and you say, think and you shall be. Meaning, whatever you think, that's what you're going to be. Because your
That's right.
mind only hears that. Oh, I am stupid. That's it. You said it. No one else says
Mhm.
it. So I am love. I love myself. Oh my God, look at the energy. Just
Yes,
even
I know.
and when you say, oh, I love myself. It's like it brings you some kind of adrenaline. It is really important to understand what words you say to yourself are the most powerful thing. So think and you shall be. Whatever you think, that's it. You don't need someone else to tell you more. So that is very important. That goes what you said. So
Yes.
we are warriors, think it and be.
We're those warriors, and we always are looking for what? Winning no matter what. We don't look for handouts, but what do? We look for solutions. And to those solutions, we are always able to overcome any obstacles, any obstacle, because we always look for the opportunities. That's where gratitude comes into place as well. When you're grateful for what you have, you automatically continue to keep on getting more because you're grateful for the small things. And that's what I want us to remember, that list of gratitude, that full list of gratitude every day. You got to keep filling up that list with more things that you're grateful for. And then with the things that you may desire, those eventually become a part of your gratitude list as well. But we first have to start with gratitude. And I love what Kim Lee said. We got to have the love. Let's return back to loving ourselves and creating a space that's going to only keep on attracting the right type of energy. So therefore, we can win in this 2022 while we're creating the legacy and living the lifestyle that we desire. Oh my goodness, ladies, I'm so grateful for you all being here today for our Winning Wednesday. And we're going to be closing up this segment, but we're going to be returning right back into the clubhouse because they were blowing up in the chat. And I'm so proud to have you both here. Thank you, Kim Lee, our master heart healer. And thank you, Miss Samira, our amazing master relationship builder, health connoisseur, and just being the boss lady that you are. It's been an honor and a privilege to have our GW3 warriors being with us today. We'll say farewell for now, and we look forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so very much.
Samira.
Anybody else?